Good morning, everyone. Greetings from Wrocław, beautiful city located in Poland. My name is Dominika Kruszczyk and I'm a project manager, curator, producer, lecturer, depending on the projects I'm taking part in. And in 2016, I was strongly involved in the Eco-Expanded City project, which was our annual cultural project developed by the Art Center and related to the European Capital of Culture, Wrocław 2016. Despite the fact that I can't be with you in person today in Tartu, I would love to share with you the best tips and tricks, my actions, share with you my experience, what I did during the European Capital of Culture, how we prepared the program, and we will try together to answer the question with who can we build a meaningful partnership? With who can we do a meaningful cultural activities as a part of the European Capital of Culture? And what is the most important from my perspective, how can we build really long partnerships? So after the title, how can we still remain in a good relations with our partners and how can we continue? Because after 2016 for us, nothing ended. It was just the beginning, or let's say the continuation of our practices. So we are still continuing and we are still building a meaningful partnerships. I called my presentation Expanded Community, or how to create a meaningful collaborations through contemporary and media art. So let's have a walk through the Eco-Expanded City 2016. First of all, short introduction to give you the general idea. So the Eco-Expanded City had been developed by the Art Center, which is the first Polish institution working at the intersection of contemporary art, media, and culture. Art Center had been founded in 2008. The story is much more longer, as you can see on the timeline. All started in 1989. We organized a lot of sound-based visual art festivals. Then we changed the formula into Biennale format, so we meet with the audiences each 2 years, and then we founded Art Center. So since 2008, Art Center is our headquarters and a place where we bringing media and contemporary art to a wider audience. And in 2016, Wrocław became a European Capital of Culture. We had this precious title, and we as the Art Center built a special program for this occasion, which we called Eco-Expanded City. Together with my colleagues from the Art Center, which you can see on this photo, we worked for the Eco-Expanded City. I went through your webpage and I found several criteria from Tartu 2024, and I can say that we had really similar criteria while working on the Eco-Expanded City project. And to answer the question with who, so to answer the question about the partnership, the meaningful partnership, to answer the question how to find and engage local and international partners, I would insist that we need to connect it with what and how. To process in finding meaningful partners and building strong connections is impactful only when you define exactly what are your goals and purposes, what are the topics you aim to raise, and what are the methods and means you want to implement. Our question, or our answer rather, was how to build community, how to expand the city, how to create a meaningful relations via art mediation. Once you define the core topics and the program you would like to present, you can move to the next phase of the preparation of the project, which is approaching partners and building partnership. Let's have a look on the partners we had in 2016. What you can see on the slide is their diversity. So let's try to map their background. So of course we had co-organizers, which was like European Capital of Culture, Wrocław 2016, Wrocław Municipality, our supporter, and Ministry of Culture and National Heritage. We had as well local and national cultural institutions. So depending on the program, on the projects we wanted to present in the city, and based on the goal that we really wanted to expand the city, we built several collaborations with our local partners. So National Forum of Music, IMPART, Bente Kahan Foundation, Art Station Foundation, University of Wrocław, and Musica Electronica Nova. Another type of the partnership we are the local art collectives and hubs. This is really important, and I would like to point it out that you can build collaborations with cultural institutions, of course, but don't forget about the artists who are present in your lovely city. Don't forget about all the collectives which are very open and you can build with them meaningful programs. So we had Wigfit, a collective of young artists who run their artist space in a flat, and we had Food Think Tank, a bunch of crazy people who are experimenting with food. We managed to do with them a lot of crazy projects. Another type of the partnerships are the international cultural institutions. So once we built our program and we decided that we want to bring several projects from all around the world, we approached several institutions and supporters who helped us to make it possible. It was EU Japan Fest and Japan Foundation, because we built quite powerful program of Japanese artists and curators in Wrocław. We had Goethe Institute and the Foundation for Polish-German Cooperation, because we wanted to bring artists from Germany to Poland. We had Austrian Cultural Forum, Estonian Academy of Arts, Quanta Arts Foundation. It was a case when we wanted to present a really lovely performance of Anarchy Dance Theater, Taiwanese group of artists, and we couldn't afford them. So we found a foundation who helped us to make it possible. We had a Vitra Design Museum, because one project was supposed to present very precious furnitures and we couldn't buy them. So we approached Vitra Design Museum in order to hire those furnitures. And thanks to this collaboration, we presented this artwork in Wrocław. Another type of partnerships are the partners which are not connected to culture, but anyway are very helpful. So we approach real estates, Griffin Art Space, Renoma and Pokojhof, and we enter with art to not so conventional locations such as department stores or basements. Thanks to their collaborations, we moved art to places which are not supposed to be places for art. Another type of collaborations was local partners who helped us to enter public spaces. So we installed forest megaphones of Estonian artists in our East Park, or we installed art in buses and tramways thanks to the collaboration of local authorities. At this point, I would like to share with you some tips and tricks while working on the project. I will share with you a few examples of activities we had and our best practices. I called it Path of 6 Steps. Step 1, start earlier. What happened before 2016? We had Media Art Biennale Wrocław in 2015. It's a big forum. We invited more than 200 artists, experts, curators from all around the world. And we decided to use it as a tool, as an opportunity to announce the program of the Eco-Expanded City. We built a special program of conference called Hacking of the Social Operating System, and we created several workshops which introduced topics we would like to develop next year during the European Capital of Culture. Step 2, define your core topic. This is the most important part I've been telling you about before. So firstly, we really were focused on the topics we wanted to present during the Eco-Expanded City. For us, it was nature, technology, media art, and future of the city. Then we've been working on the ways of its presentation. So we decided to create special opening events, exhibitions, laboratory, performances, special screenings, workshops, participatory events, conferences, activities in public space, and to work on the active art archives. Step 3, mobility as a tool, or how to find international partners. We are traveling a lot. It's not so possible now during the general lockdown, but anyway, you can be present digitally and you can do a lot of projects even if you are stuck at home. So we developed at Raw on Tour Formula. It's a series of video screenings based on the videos we collected from our artists. We are showing the activities, we are showing the screenings in different locations all around the world, from smallest institutions in Poland to biggest partners we can find all around the world. Another type are the study visits, curatorial researches, job shadowings. Those types of activities can help you to find new partners and can help you to be inspired. We are inviting international experts and curators to co-create our program. This way, you can build the new international collaborations. Step 4, hack your city, or how to find local partners. This is as much important as international collaborations. You need to map your local environment. You need to find institutional and cultural partners at your place. Believe me, each time we are working on the next edition of the Media Art Biennale Wrocław, we are deeply amazed about the potential of the city. We are building each time new collaborations, so this is a powerful tool, especially now when the travels are restricted. Place art in unconventional locations. We placed art during 2016 in shops, in basements. You can see on the right on the photo the installation Vincent and Emily, which was placed at the Renoma department store in Zara shop. Another example of hacking the city may be Uncultivated project by Lynn Casabon, American artists. She's photographing the uncultivated parts of the cities. So we used this project in order to communicate eco-expanded city. We placed those photos on public displays in the city, on displays in tramways, in buses. And by this artistic creation, we announced the eco-expanded city project. By hacking the city, you can understand entering with the art in public spaces. So we invited Estonian artists, young artists, who came to our place and who installed forest megaphones at our East Park. So we discovered new locations, new places for media art in public spaces, and this installation is still present at our place. Step 5, invite audience as a specific partner. This is quite crucial for us because no matter what we are doing, we are treating art mediation as a tool to building a dialogue with our audiences. I know that you had already a workshop dedicated to the audiences, but at the same time, I would insist to treat your audience as a specific partner and be sure that you can do together a meaningful project. Last but not least, step 6. What remains? Record, document, and publish. Our policy at Wrocław is, since the beginning, the documentation. So no matter what we are doing, we are documenting. We are building video documentation of the projects we had, and we are working with those documentations as active art archives. So the second phase of the Eco-Expanded City in 2016 was called Eco-Expanded City Lab, Metabolism of the Anthropocene. What we did, we built a special exhibition based on the video documentations, recorded artist talks and artifacts from previous activities. We found very precious all those documents we had during our project. We built a specific thematic paths at our media library, thematic paths which is accessible locally at Art Center, but a part of it is accessible online when you enter online.rocenter.pl. This is another platform of communication and another platform via which you can find new partners. A lot of partners approached us while watching those video documentations since 80 9. Another example can be Grün Zielony, a project of personal archives about Wrocław via memoirs related to the trees. So people are posting their stories about the trees located in Wrocław, and thanks to this, we can understand the city more from a very personal perspective. Those are the 6 steps we're implementing while working on different types of the projects at the Wrart Center, and those are the steps we had in 2016. While asking a question about with who, you should be aware of the fact that it's not so difficult to find partners, especially with the title of the European Capital of Culture. The difficulty is rather in maintaining those partnerships, in keeping a good relation with your collaborations and partners. I would recommend you to be actively in a contact with your partners, to inform them about what are you doing, to inform them about your plans, about your activities, because 2024 is just the beginning of your journey. And if you want to build a powerful, meaningful collaborations, you should treat them as a long-term project. I wish you all the best. Good luck with the preparation. Be creative. Be strong, don't give up, collaborate together. I'm sure that you are going to create altogether a meaningful, powerful cultural program for Tartu 24. Fingers crossed. Thank you very much.